Good afternoon and happy Simplify Saturday. This is Dave telling you to break the silence and embrace your voice. I'm coming at you live here from Lake Barrington, Illinois, which behind me here is, maybe you can kind of see right over there, is my harbor. And let me tell you, I'm excited about going jet skiing. I love being on that river, riding on my Kawasaki. Yeah. So I'm sure we all have some exciting plans coming up for the Memorial Day weekend. Maybe some barbecues, maybe a little bit of North Avenue beach action with some volleyball. Whatever you got planned. Summer is in fifth gear when it comes to Chicago because we've been cooped up for so long that we are just ready and excited to get out there and party and have a good time. So something I wanted to discuss today on this Simplify Saturday was how to declutter our lives, whether it becomes mental clutter, or it's physical clutter, or it's emotional clutter. And this is a great segue because I just came back a couple days ago from seeing these two guys called The Minimalists. They have a documentary on Netflix, which I highly recommend, especially if you want to Netflix and chill. And they also have a podcast called The Minimalist, which is pretty cool because I love my podcasts. And something I've taken away from these guys over the last year and even on Thursday night was we tend to hold on to things in our lives, whether they're relationships or whether they're stuff that we have in our house. And we do this for a lot of reasons, just because we don't want to miss out. We think it's really part of our egos or part of our being. Let's say if it's a piece of memorabilia, maybe you have something from your childhood, maybe you have something from high school or from college that you still want to keep, and you're kind of like holding on to that memory. We all do it. I still do it. And I guess the question you got to ask yourself is, these things that we're holding on to, are they really serving us at the highest level? So think about that. Is this piece of memorabilia, Fiji water, is this piece of memorabilia that you have at home? Is this relationship that you're still holding on to? Maybe it's just some mental chatter that you're putting your energy to. Is this really serving you at the highest level? Another challenge that I've had is something I would say just in case. So maybe you want to hold on to something and you say, well, just in case I might use this later. Maybe it's a piece of clothing. Maybe it's some shoes. Maybe it's, I don't know, like an old notebook that you think you're going to use for some reason, just in case. And then you realize 3 months, 6 months, 9 months later, like, you're not using it, man. You're not using that piece of clothing. You're not using that notebook. You're not using that pen. You've got 50 other freaking pens. Why you need this one? So think of the times when you say just in case, and that might be a sign like, maybe I got to get rid of this. Mental chatter. I have had mental chatter all my life, and that's really clutter. It's clutter in the mind. So something that's helped me with that is, of course, meditation. It's a big thing. Even if you use something like the Calm app or the Headspace app, I'll tell you, that's been real simple for me to use. And you could just pull over at sometime throughout the day and just put your headphones in and listen to that. It's worked out really, really well. Relationships. Think of the relationships that you have in your life that are maybe not serving you at the highest level, or you're not able to serve these people at the highest level, which brings up a really good point. Remember, you are the combination of the 5 people you hang out with the most. That really got me thinking when I first heard that about a year ago. So maybe we're hanging on to some relationship clutter. We've all done it. I still do it. And I check in with myself and realize I'm doing these things, and I take the effort and take action steps to declutter these things. So what else? We could take a look through our closets. We could take a look through our car. My car is very clean, although we see the California hat back there, which I just absolutely love. So think of some ways in your lives that maybe you can clear some things out and open yourself up to full expression, a clear head, and yeah, it really just is nice to open up your mind and be free to be creative and think some good positive thoughts and put some good energy out there to the world, because it's all about serving others and being the best self that you could be. So I hope you learned a lot from this video today on this Simplify Saturday. And of course, I appreciate some likes and some feedback, good or bad, and of course some shares. So thank you again for watching, and I'll check in with you guys soon.